Well, good evening, folks. Thank you very much for coming down. My name is Michael Hannon. I'm going to use a paper prompter, not a teleprompter this evening. I live in Waterford, beautiful Waterford, Connecticut, and I just want to thank everyone for being here. I was asked to do a very big favor for a very good friend a few weeks ago. She asked if I'd like to have the honor of introducing her on a day that she'll be making a very big public announcement. I've never helped launch a U.S. congressional campaign before, so this is a first for me. But even more flattering was the greatest honor of being asked by this lady for this request. I first met her about 2 years ago. We would run into each other at certain events around the state. She always seemed like a nice lady out there handing out her Heritage Foundation constitutions and declarations of independence. I'm sure you've all got one. I keep one with me all the time. And she was always eager to talk to anybody who happened to stop by or would get within eye reach or voice reach or go out and reach them. And she was always pleasant. She spoke very well and was very well versed on a lot of different subjects, and it was nice to hear. What got me most excited was her very good conservative viewpoints, and I love that about her, and that's what got my attention mostly. At one point around the same period of time, I ended up with a 7-foot-tall Statue of Liberty in my garage. And some of you have seen Statue of Lady Liberty going around the state. Thank you, Wayne. But for a period of time, about 2 months, she ended up living in my garage. And we loved her. My wife and I enjoyed having Lady Liberty in the garage. And I was asked to bring Lady Liberty to the Lebanon Fairgrounds. I think it was in July of 2009. It was a hot, humid day, and delivered Lady Liberty up there. And I was to leave her with this woman that I had seen around occasionally. But I thought it was going to be okay because I was leaving one great lady with another great lady. I learned that this woman is a mother of 2 very bright and gifted children, her son Chris and her daughter Malia. I know I got it right, so I keep wanting to say Mylia, and I don't know why. She's founded an international company with her sister. She speaks Chinese. I have a trouble with English. She's worked in the Reagan administration. She seems like a tireless worker. She's a great friend, a sister, a daughter, a mother, and a great American. Both my wife and I have come to consider her a very close and dear friend, and we love her for that. Now, without any further delay, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you a woman of great decency, honor, and conviction, and nearly tireless energy, and she's going to need it for this run, so we got to help her. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me give a warm welcome to your next Congresswoman from the 2nd Connecticut District for the United States Congress, Ms. Daria Novak. You're very welcome.
Thanks, everybody. I really appreciate everybody taking time from your schedule, especially during Easter week and Passover time period, to come down and to share this day with me. I kept trying to decide, do I put it off? Do I do it earlier and later? And you know what? If I'm a candidate, I get to speak out even more. And there's a slight chance the mainstream media might actually print something. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it now because I am so excited about getting going and really running this like a 2-minute football drill all the way to 2012. Because right now, I think our country is in real need of leadership, so there's just no way I could sit back any longer on the sidelines. It's so frustrating to read things in the paper or to watch the news and see what's happening in America and not be able to change it. So I said, you know, I'm getting back into this right away. We won the state convention last time when people said we couldn't do it. We proved we were winners. I'd never run for public office before. I learned a lot. I saw what they can do to you. And I thought, you know what? It's baptism by fire. I can do this. I like this. I love getting to speak out and to stand up for what I believe in. And I look at my kids over there and I think they're the next generation. That's who we're doing this for. We need to make sure that our country is intact, that our freedoms are there for our children's generation and their children's generation. And the way the country was going, I didn't see a lot of that. So I thought, oh, I've got some good ideas, some solutions. And the only way to get heard is to stand up and speak out. And I decided, what do I have to lose? I'm going to do this. So I'm excited about, the campaign and where we're going. We've got some really good plans. I've got a great campaign staff, which will be expanding over the months. We're getting recognition where people from other states, actually, I believe we have somebody from Pennsylvania here, and I think the farthest travelers, anyone from Maine? We have all the way from Maine. So we are going to break the liberal hold on New England with this campaign. We can do it here in Connecticut, especially in Eastern Connecticut. We're organized. We're real Americans with real problems, and we're going to provide real solutions. When I go to Washington, I'm going to be saying the same things I'm saying on the campaign trail. We need limited government. We need limited spending, a whole new concept for Washington and Hartford. We need to restore prosperity, this idea that our children's generation can do better than we have done. We need to pay attention to the founding fathers and the Constitution, and as Mike had said, I bought a ton of these. I buy them by the thousand, and we go around and we talk about the Constitution. It's not a document to be overlooked. It's a really important one, a way to guide us. I want to see a return to rule of law in this country, where Congress and the executive branch pay attention to the way government is supposed to work. And that's going to require not only me, but everybody in this room and others to help, because we need to stand up to the forces that would choose to push down Americans instead of to raise us up. I think that we have so much potential as a people. We haven't even seen far over the horizon to see what can yet be in America. I know that every one of us has it inside of ourselves, and we can bring that out. All we need is freedom. We don't need government interference. We don't need excessive taxation. And when we release that entrepreneurial spirit and when we tax properly, we will see that prosperity returns to this country. When freedom returns, we're going to see creativity increase like you can't even imagine. We saw it happen under Ronald Reagan, where taxes went down and revenues went up into the Treasury and business expanded. I say we can do that again. Do you agree with me? Yes. I think we can do it. There are so many things. I don't want to give a campaign speech tonight and go through all of the issues, because I think we know what all the issues are and the challenges facing us. I truly believe we are up to it. I think Connecticut is ready for it. I think the nation is. We're going to make this a national campaign, a campaign of significance everywhere, because the problems we're facing here in Connecticut are the same ones that we're facing across the country. We are going to break the back, as I said, of the liberals here in New England, and we're going to start in the 2nd District. And I can't wait to talk to each one of you tonight, because from now on, you're going to be hearing a lot from me. I'm not going to stop, like I said, until 2012. So I hope that you'll all join me. And thanks again for coming tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you.